Now, as you can see, the resource distribution is pretty focused in certain areas, probably to provoke conflict. Now, one thing that's important about this game, especially if you're playing with on a normal PvP server, is you're gonna die a lot starting out. Ideally, you want to hook up with people or get your friends in the game or something. Then you have buddies to guard your base and to raid other people. Oh look, it's it's a pig. Thought it was another wolf. Wow, look at all these resources. We got some kind of town over there. It's probably irradiated and full of zombies though. We have got to build another hatchet and get going. Need to have a lot of patience starting out. Reason why I made this guide, help people out. Alright, maybe we'll hang out in this area though. I'm pretty sure that town is extremely irradiated though, so we'll check it out. Oh look, it's a wolf. Can't go 5 feet without running into one of those guys. Alright, hopefully we can lose this guy. I recognize this field. It's the one with the trees and the grass and the rocks. Good place to get resources from. I'm gonna lose them over these rocks, maybe. Yeah, he's right on my ass. There we go. Hopefully we lost him now. Be very wary walking by the road, since that's the common route for players. You probably want to walk to the side of the road. Alright, where's a boulder we can smack? As you can see, the elements and the NPCs are even more dangerous to you than the players early on, unless you're on a very heavily populated server. Now, I always gather wood piles when I see them. Wood is very useful early on, and you need a lot if you want to build a base. Oh great, a bear. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. I think I'm going to just keep following the road until we get to some civilian areas. And hope we loot something lucky that'll make our lives a lot easier. Ah, finally a rock. not yet have enough to build a hatchet. That is like my record for surviving on this server. You won't believe how trivial the NPCs and such are once you have a weapon, though. If you're a good shot, the zombies are a total non-issue as well. Oh, so much wood. We need to find some rocks though. I hate harvesting with a rock. Well, here we go. This is a big rock. I'm not sure if the size matters or not. Look how much faster this is. Ridiculous. Alright, where'd that pig go? That's a bear. Aw, come on, piggy. Here, piggy. Alright, forget the pig. Oh, there he is. You see, the hatchet is not the best weapon for killing. They added some crazy delay in the last patch. It takes forever to store the thing. See? That was easy. Now you get the usual stuff that you'd expect to get from a pig. You get chicken breast, claw, some animal fat. Alright, what we're going to do is gather up some more resources while it's day, and I'll teach you how to get a structure and some food going. And it's like Resource Valley here. Although if someone sees me, I am screwed in the open like that. What we're going to do is try and find some civilization before we set up our shelter. Still have plenty of daylight left. Alright, that's enough wood. Let's try to get back to civilization. And there's a road. Alright, let's gather up this stone while we can. Now, ideally a good spot to set up your first little shelter, which is a temporary thing, by the way. Players can break into the basic shelters pretty easily. You want to put a nice hidden spot somewhere that's not too far from some buildings where you can loot to get some goodies. Yep, feeling pretty vulnerable walking down this valley. Alright, we got some civilian structures over there. What we're gonna do is make a base in these hills up here first. And hopefully we have enough cloth to make a sleeping bag so we can respawn here. Oh, and also starving to death, so probably make a campfire first. This isn't the most hidden area, but this base is temporary anyway. We do not yet have enough cloth for a sleeping bag. We do have some chicken we can cook up though. I'd rather cook during the day anyway, so we don't have a visible campfire in the middle of the night. Now to use a campfire, you just press E to activate it, but you hold E and you can open it. Then you put meat in the cooking spots, and you can split meat by right-clicking, so you can cook it twice as fast. And you put wood at the bottom there to fuel it. And over time your food will get cooked, and your wood will turn into charcoal. What we want to do is craft, where is it, a wood shelter. See, that takes 30 seconds, it takes a little bit longer. There we go, we got some cooked food now. I just place it in my hot bar so I can use it fast. There we go. Now we're full. No dying of starvation for us. We should have enough extra food that we can spend the rest of the day looting civilian stuff. We got a nice shelter, and you're going to want to make a wooden door for this shelter. Now, it's important to note that players can break down the shelter and wooden doors with even just the basic hatchet. So it's a very temporary structure at best. I'll teach you how to build a proper base in the next video. You don't have to worry about these wooden structures catching on fire. There we go. Home sweet home. What an awesome base. Alright, what we want to do is make some storage. That way if we die, we don't have to start from the beginning. We just have to find our little hut here and hope nobody raided it. There. Did not want me to place this. Look at all the wood we gathered. That is going to be very useful. Alright, let's go do some looting and scavenging before night comes. See if we can sneak over there. Our base is fairly hidden. It's not that. Now, ideally, we're going to find some type of weapon or blueprints for our superior stuff. Now, this is a great area to set up a base, but the more players are on the server, the more players are going to be in the area gathering and hunting and looting. Alright, I'm not going to gather any of these resources. I don't want to stand in the middle of this area. It'd be easy to find. What we're going to do is hit up this little town over here. See if we can loot some stuff. There's a very high probability of meeting other players in these areas. And a lot of players will camp these areas to try and gun down other players. And also, I might find some zombies, and the hatchet is not very good for killing zombies. But I know a few tricks to deal with zombies as well. Oh, that's a useful area. Oh wow, what a great house that was. If you come into a place like this and there's no loot lying around, it means it was recently looted, and there's probably players nearby. That sound means I'm slowly getting irradiated, but you're safe until you get up to 500. Ah, here we go. Finally some loot. Those players aren't very useful. That ammunition will be if I get a gun. Alright, so I've got ammunition that someone can loot from me when they kill me easily because I don't have a gun. Alright, we gotta get out of here soon. Oh, nice! A rad helmet. That was a really lucky drop. It's way better armor than nothing, and it helps me against radiation a lot. So I'll be able to stay in these irradiated areas for longer. Oh, some cloth. That's actually useful. Oh, hello. Oh, flashlight mod. Also be great if I had a gun. Which I do not. Alright, we're gonna hightail it out of here for now. Get back to our base with our loot while we still can. if you were extremely lucky, you'd find a weapon. Avoid that zombie. Or you'd find a blueprint, which allow you to make a weapon. Now, all is not lost though. As we've gathered enough materials, we'll be able to make a makeshift shotgun. Where did we put our base? Should be over here. I guess we hit it in a decent spot. I can't even find it. It's over here, I think. Though, be warned, with 24/7 server, someone's going to find your base. The best protection is hiding it as far out of the way as possible, and using forward bases such as this little survival base I made as a nice little drop point for when you're looting. Have your main base way up in the mountains somewhere. The best base is one that other people can't find, and that you can find. Yup. Ouch. See, I'm not lost. I'm just running in a zigzag pattern in case we're being followed. You don't want people following you back to your base. I know exactly where I am. The base is right here. Yeah. See, I wasn't pulling your leg. Alright, we have a lot of valuable stuff now. Ripe for raiding. Let's see what we need to actually create a decent weapon. Alright, we can make a hand cannon, which I'd have to imagine is not very good. Takes a whole minute to make. I think we need to make these handmade shells, so hopefully we have the ingredients for that.